Welcome back to the channel, basketball fans. I hope you're all excited for today's video because we've got some big updates to talk about, especially surrounding two of the NBA's biggest stars, Luka Dončić and LeBron James. Now, with the NBA season heating up, every game counts, and there's no shortage of excitement around the upcoming matchups. But if you're a fan of either the Dallas Mavericks or the Los Angeles Lakers, you'll definitely want to stay tuned because we're diving into the injury updates surrounding these two superstars and how it might affect the upcoming game against the Chicago Bulls. But before we get started, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and ring that bell for all the latest basketball news and updates. Now, let's get into it. First up, we've got LeBron James. The King, as many of you know, has been dealing with a groin strain for the past few games. And I know, whenever LeBron is dealing with an injury, it's a major talking point for fans and analysts alike. So, what's the situation right now? LeBron is listed as questionable for tomorrow's game against the Chicago Bulls. This is an upgrade from his previous status, which was out. But here's the catch. Just because he's now marked as questionable doesn't mean he's definitely going to suit up. A questionable tag just means there's a 50-50 chance of him playing, and the Lakers are taking it day by day. We've seen LeBron deal with injuries throughout his career, and the groin issue he's been nursing is something that could continue to affect his performance. Whether or not he plays tomorrow will depend on how he feels during his pre-game warm-ups, and of course, the Lakers' medical team will play a huge role in the final decision. But it's not all doom and gloom for Lakers fans. LeBron's status has improved from being out, which means he's making progress. So, what does that mean for the team's chances if he is cleared to play? We'll talk more about that in a bit. But for now, the important takeaway is, we don't know yet, but there's a possibility that we could see LeBron on the floor tomorrow. Now, let's switch gears to the Dallas Mavericks and talk about Luka Dončić. The Slovenian superstar has been putting up MVP-caliber performances all season long. However, just like LeBron, Luka has his own injury concerns to deal with as well. Luka has been battling a right ankle sprain, and he's been listed as probable for tomorrow's game against the Bulls. Now, what does probable mean in the NBA? Well, it's a good sign. It means that Luka is more likely than not to play. The chances of him taking the court tomorrow are higher than with LeBron, whose status is still in doubt. But that doesn't mean Luka's ankle is 100% healed. Ankle sprains can be tricky, and depending on how Luka feels during warm-ups and how the ankle responds to the physical demands of the game, we might see him take the floor or we might not. We've seen Luka battle through injuries in the past, and the Mavericks will certainly be cautious with their franchise player. So, while he's listed as probable, we could see some last-minute adjustments depending on his recovery progress. Now, while the focus is on LeBron and Luka, there's another development we need to mention that could impact the Lakers' performance tomorrow, and that's their recent signing of veteran center Alex Len. The Lakers have added Len to their roster to bolster their front-court depth, especially given the ongoing injury concerns with some of their big men. With Jackson Hayes as their starting center, adding a player like Alex Len provides stability and size off the bench. Len is a skilled and experienced player, known for his rebounding and shot-blocking abilities. Having him as a backup gives the Lakers another option in the paint, which could be crucial if LeBron or any other key player is limited or out. The timing of this move shows just how much the Lakers are thinking ahead, preparing for any potential injuries that might affect their rotation. So, while the spotlight is on LeBron and Luka, keep an eye on how Alex Len might contribute in the frontcourt, especially if the Lakers face any injury setbacks during the game. So, let's talk about the potential impact of tomorrow's game if either or both of these superstars don't play. The Mavericks have been heavily reliant on Luka Dončić to carry them through tough matchups. Without him, other players like Kyrie Irving will need to step up and take on a larger role. Irving has the scoring ability to carry the offense, but Luka's unique playmaking and ability to control the pace of the game will certainly be missed. On the Lakers' side, without LeBron, it would be a huge blow. He's the team's leader and emotional core. However, we've seen the Lakers play well even when LeBron's been sidelined, thanks to players like Anthony Davis stepping up. But without LeBron's leadership and versatility, the team's chances would take a hit, especially against a tough team like the Chicago Bulls. So, if either LeBron or Luka is sidelined, we could see some major adjustments in both teams' strategies. The role players will need to step up and take on larger responsibilities to try and fill the gaps left by these two stars. So, there you have it. the latest injury updates for LeBron James and Luka Dončić. While it's not confirmed yet if either player will take the court against the Chicago Bulls tomorrow, there's hope for both players, especially with Luka being listed as probable. As for LeBron, his recovery is looking good, but it's still up in the air. One thing is certain, whether it's LeBron or Luka playing or not, both teams have a lot at stake in this game. And with both superstars nursing injuries, it'll be interesting to see how they perform if they do decide to play. If you enjoyed this update, make sure to leave a like, drop a comment below with your thoughts on the game, and don't forget to subscribe for more basketball news and analysis. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.